Okay, Raki, we discussed about the distinct and the where clause also, and after that and in or operator. Okay, Raki. Now the order by clause. What is the order by clause or order by operator? Order by keyword. You can say this is also predefined keyword. It just show the result in ascending or descending order. Just use a one column name. Okay, order by a column name, ascending or descending. Means if you want to show the record ID wise, means you have the ID. If you have the ID column, you have the integer value 1 2 3 4 5. If you want to just see the record, means descending or ascending order, means first ID, means the smallest ID comes first and so on. Means this is the ascending order 1 2 3 4 5. If you want to see the descending order, you can also see the descending order by the order by clause. Just there is you have to use ASC and DESC. Let's see in our example. We have a study database, a database name study. We have two tables in our database. Let's see, we have this table, the TBL1. We have 14 entries in this table. Okay, now TBL1 order by space. We need space. Okay, order by, you have to use the column name, any column name. You can use any column name. Let's see how many column we have in our table. Just opening our table in new tab to show the record. Yeah, this is our table. We have three columns: username, password, and integer. But we generally use the order by in integer type value. Okay, integer type, or you can say the numerical type values. Order by clause. So we have the ID and the password could be the string or numeric both. But ID, we just declare ID column as an integer. Okay, Raki. Now order by a column name, ID. After this, if we use a ascending ASC, then it will give us total ascending order. This is same as this because it's showing ascending order. Now if you want to show our data in descending order, so we will use, in place of ASC, just use DES. Means this is short form of descending. Okay, if you click on this, you will get in descending order, means largest value comes first. Okay, Raki, is there any confusion? We can use the password column also, because in the present condition we have all the numeric values. Let's see in the password. Column name should be within the tile symbol, password and DES. Okay, show you the result. Yeah, descending order means largest value comes in the first place. Okay, and the descending order is after the largest, second largest, third largest, fourth largest. Okay, that is there any confusion? Order by clause. we just fetch the data according to our requirement. Means uh, let's take one real time example. If we have a database for news, okay, hello Raki, yeah, let's take one example, a real time example. Let's see, we have our one website for displaying the news, okay. So somebody just enter the news into our database. We are just displaying that news in our website. Okay. Now I want, my requirement is the latest news should be in the first place. Latest news should be in the first place. Okay. You get the requirement, Raki? Yeah. So we have a news table or news database. Within the news database, a table news. Okay. So somebody just entered. Let us assume there is a 10 news, and somebody enter one another 11th news. Now my requirement is that 11th news should become on the top of our website. So whenever I fetch the data, means whenever I select the data or retrieve the data by the select statement, I just use select star from news, select star from news, order by ID descending. Let's see. Let's assume we have one ID column also in that news table. One ID column, when ID column a unique ID and the auto increment. So whenever somebody just enter any data, sorry, Rakit, did you ask it? Okay, sorry. Now, if somebody just enter any data without just ID, so ID is just automatically incremented. Means our ID will be the 15. So if we just showing the news in the descending order by ID, then it, our last inserted news will be shown in the first place. What we have done in this case, what we have done, the select star from TBL1, okay, order by ID, same, we already discussed how the ID DESC, short form of descending. We have to use same. This is also a keyword. Okay. Now we got a largest value of ID in the first place. So now we will display as it is in our website. You got the point, Raki? Now this is our simple order by clause in our SQL. Insert into, we already discussed about the insert into also. Insert into, yeah. In our last session, we just see how we insert data into our database or table. Okay. Now update query. Let's see the update. Once again, I just clicked on order by again. Yeah, update query. Update query is used to, just keep in mind there is four kind of you can say manipulation or operations in our database. Main important four kind of operation. First one is just inserting data. Okay. Second one is just retrieving data. Third one is updating data, means whatever we just inserted, if you want to just change something into our data, into our rows, into our table, so we have to use update query. Okay. And last thing, if you want to just delete our data, so we will just fire delete query or delete statement. Okay. So these are the four major operation in our database, or you can say database management system. Now we are going to see about the update statement, SQL update statement. If we update, this is a simple syntax of update. Update table name, set. We use the set operator to just update our columns. Okay, this is the column 1 and this is the value. This is the column 2 and this is the value. And in where some column name some value. Now just just concentrate on this. We can only update one row at one time. Means if you want to just change this demo to any name, okay, so you have to you have to just update only this line only. You don't need to update all the rows. You get the point? Let's see how we do that. Okay, we have rows and columns. Now in our SQL, yeah, update table name. You have to use the table name, our tbl1, okay, within the tile symbol. Set column name. Now I just want to update only one column of this table. It's username. Means username in place of demo. I just want to update some name. This demo. Line number 14. ID number 14. Okay. My requirement. I just want to change the username of ID number 14. Now I have to use the column name. What is the name of our column? Username. Value. I want to what value I want to assign. Just set the value. I just want to assign Nidhi. Okay. Now I don't want the rest of columns. I just want to update only one column of. Now I have to use where condition. Where condition, why? just 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 locate the exact position where we want to update. We need the where condition in update. Means I just want to update line number 14 or id, the number of id number 14. So I have to use the where condition where id equals to 14, a simple condition. Okay, Rakhi, let's see how we do that. Where id equals to 14, a numerical value. That's why I just use without the single quotes. This is a single quotes while this is the string value. Okay, a message, we just see a message, one row affected. Okay, let's see. One row updated, tbl1 set username equals to Nidhi where id equals to 14. Let's see, is the updated, is our data updated or not? Where is id number 14? Yeah, here is now Nidhi in place of demo. Do you get the point, Raki? Now just tell me, I just want to replace this blank with any name. What will be the code? Just tell me the code. Username, id number will be changed. We have okay. So our id is 12. So should I write 12 here? Okay. I can take any name or should it, I can take any name or should I just use any particular name. This is user defined or predefined. Yeah. Okay. I just take Khushi. Okay. And these are the update is a keyword. TBL1 update TBL1 our table name. Set is also a keyword. Set means just we are setting the value within the column. Okay. Now we can also change the other column also, means I can change more than one column in one update query. In our previous example, what I have done, I just changed the username only. Now my requirement, I also want to change the password also. Okay. Now if you want to change the password also, just comma separate it. Use comma, our column name. This is column name, password, and password. Whatever we want to just assign it. Means if you want to assign 007. Okay. Now, should is this the correct query or not, Raki? Why? Yeah. Why the reason? Okay, just try to one row affected means our query executes successfully. Let's see. In the 12, there is Khushi password just 7 means 00, just remove the 00, nothing else. We didn't use the 00 before the integer value. Okay. If we just use in within the single quotes, let's see within the single quotes. If you use it in the single quotes, then one row again affected. Let's see the result. 00. It's we can't use this 00 before any integer value, or single, it is always treat as integer. Okay. Means if you want to, I just want to show you, if you want to just update two columns of one row, two columns means username also you want to just add it, username also, and the password also. Okay. So you can use with the single update query with the comma separated. Means this is our first key and value column and the value. This is our second column and the value. You get the point, and this is our condition where we want to update. This condition just tell us where we want to update our data. Okay, let's see again. Same row affected. 7000. Okay. Just tell me, tell me, Rakhi, but is there any confusion why we use two column names and two values? Any confusion you can ask me. Rakhi, are you there? Hello. Hello, Rakhi. Hello. Rakhi, are you there? Yeah, yeah, Rakhi. Tell me. Yeah, yeah. Please. Okay. Okay, sorry, Rakhi. 1 second, Rakhi. I didn't get your voice. Just ask again. Okay, 2 times. Okay. No, if we want to our update, we just update our data as per the ID value. Means we are updating our data for the for 12 ID number 12. So it will not affected any other value. Means we just set the condition in the last in our query. What we said, we just said where ID equals to 12. Means we just locate the data first where id equals 12. Yeah, here is the id equals 12. Just change the username and the password. Okay, so it will not affected, it is not related to any other data. It will just affect or edited or updated the particular id number 12 data. Is there any other I just gave you right answer, or is your question is different? Okay. Okay. So this is our update query. You can use if you have the 10 columns. You can update only. You can update one column only, or if you want to update all the columns, you can update all the columns. Just you have to use the comma separated. Okay. As I have done, I just updated 2 columns. Means we have 3 columns. We can update 2 columns, but because I just point out by the third column which row should be updated. Okay, you can also update only one value. Okay, is there any confusion in update? No confusion. Okay, now let's see our last important query, the delete. If you want to just delete one row, okay, or all row, you can use this query to just deleting our data from the table. Okay, Raki, this is our fourth. We already see about the insertion. Yeah, we can insert the data into the table using insert into. Okay, insert into statement. We can just see the data or retrieve the data using select statement. We can update our data using update statement. Update, and we use the set keyword in update. And yes, we can also delete the data, but we have to use delete statement. Okay, Raki, now we are going to see about the delete statement. Delete from table name. If you have more than one table, you should just set the table name tbl1. Okay, this is our table name. Where some column means I just want to delete. My requirement is I just want to delete the column number 6, this row which have id 6, id number 6 row. I would just want to delete it. Okay, so I have to just point out I want to delete this id number 6. So we have to use again where condition, where clause. Okay, let's see how we delete a simple the same column after where id equals to id equals to 6, just a 6. It's a simple delete query. If I just click on the go, then it will execute our query and delete the particular row. Let's see. I just clicked. It's yeah. Delete is some, you can say, some sensitive task. So it's just asking, do you really want to delete? Yes. Okay. I just want to delete one row. One row deleted. Let's see the output. So row deleted or not? Yeah, there is no ID number 6. We have just deleted. Okay, is there any confusion in delete? A simple query. Okay, so this is our for insert, update, and the delete. Okay, in SQL, this is the simple overview. Means we have to know about these 4 statements. If I just teach you all the SQL, then it will take at least 2 3 weeks, or maybe the 2 months. So I'm not going to teach all the things. As new requirement arise, I just discussed, or I will just describe that statement, SQL statement. Okay, so we will now we will use these statement in our PHP file. Okay, but not today. We will just see. First, we have to see how we connect the SQL in our pages or in our website. How we connect to database. First, we have to see that. Then we will discuss how we just insert, how we just fetch, how we update and delete. All these 4 query we will use from our application or from our PHP pages. Okay. Okay. Now, now one more thing. This is our database. Okay, database means studies we can have more than one databases. So this is a different server. Okay, MySQL, Apache, MySQL server. Okay, and this is a different from our PHP server. PHP means PHP runs on the Apache. Whenever we just whenever we just execute our file, that is the different server. Okay. So if you want to just connect our PHP files to the database, you have to use some predefined inbuilt function to connecting the database. Okay, so we will discuss about all these functions, how we connect. Just keep in mind these two are a different server, so we have to connect both of the servers. So we have to use some inbuilt function for that. Okay, Raki? Yeah. Now we will discuss in detail when I'm just told you about the how we connect the database. Now tell me where we are in our forms and PHP code. What I have just told you in the last session. Did you remember? Validation in the same page or other page? Same page and other page. Did you understand? Just copying this code. Index.php, where is the index? Index.php. Uh, did I just teach you the JavaScript validation? Javas no, no, not validation. Actually, I just teach you how we use the, you can say, the events with the JavaScript. These are the events of our HTML tags on submit, and these we just call a JavaScript function on that event. Yeah, yeah. So we have to use this validate function. Why we are just seeing this? For our client side validation, means validation are two types: a server side validation and the client side validation. Okay, so in the server side validation, we just see the PHP validation. Our simple PHP validation means this is how we just catch the value and check is there these values blank or not. If blank, then we just print error message. Otherwise, we just check the username and password is correct or not. If it is correct, then we will redirect it us to a new page, show.php. Otherwise, it will show another message that username password is not correct, a simple coding. Okay. Okay, Raki, is there any query till now? Means you have to just know about, you have to just know about the set. It is, you have to just write down somewhere, or you can just create a text file or word file for our important functions, predefined functions. Means what is the set, what is the dollar underscore post, and what is the head, sorry, is set. Yeah, we already discussed about this set. Is set just returns. Is set is a predefined function and it returns one, otherwise nothing. Means yeah, yeah, within is set we just pass the variable. If that variable is defined, then it will return one, otherwise it will return nothing. Nothing means false. False means this code will not execute. Yeah, you have to just write somewhere is set dollar underscore post. Yeah, and the header location also. What is the, these are the important function, and many more comes. If you just note down somewhere, then you will for you it's easy to recall all. Okay. Now in today's session we are not going to discuss about the JavaScript validation, because we have to just take minimum half an hour for that. So in we are just discussing about one new function in PHP, one new inbuilt function. Okay. Okay, now what is this function? The include. Okay, first just take one requirement. What is my requirement? My requirement is I don't want to just mess the code. Code means I just want to put this code, this all the PHP code, if I can, into one another file, another php.php file, and I just want to include, or I just want to include that file name also only in our main file. Means then our code will be manageable code or not. Means I just want to remove this all the coding of PHP. Means from here I just want to remove this coding, and I just want to include a one file. In that file I use the main logic of PHP. Do you understand the requirement? Means I don't want to use the so much code in our one file, or mass of the code. Means there is a PHP code also, there is a HTML code also, and we will just write the JavaScript code also after this. So there is a predefined function for that, include. Okay. Yeah, Rakhi. Uh, okay, okay. Should I continue? Okay, okay, okay. Now we have one predefined function in PHP, or you can say inbuilt function include. It used to just include the another PHP script into our current PHP script. Let's see. I just created a new file. I'm just creating a new file and saving the name PHP logic. PHP logic. You can give any name .php, and into this file I'm just putting all the PHP code. Means I have to just remove this. I don't want to include. Okay, in this I'm just removing. Control X all the code and putting into our PHP file. Okay, is there any problem? I'm just remove that code and put into a new file, not in our old one or same one. Now, but I need that code. Why? Because I have to use the logic of the PHP. Whenever a form is submitted, I want to just check the username and password is blank or not, and if both of them are not blank, then I have to check if the username and password is correct or not, or we all done in the PHP code. But we just set that code into another file. Now, how we include that file? Let's see. Include. As the name shows, we what that we are going to do, we just including another PHP script into a current script. What is the name of our file? PHP logic dot php. Okay, and the semicolon. What I have done, I just manage the code, nothing else. I just manage the code. How I manage the code? A PHP coding, I just put the PHP coding into one PHP file, and I just include that file into our our current file or our front file. Let's see, a code is same as or not, same as or not. Localhost study and the index.php. Okay, let's run it. Yeah, it is running. Let's click on this. Please enter username. Yeah, it's working. But this coding we have done into PHP code, but we don't have the PHP code in our file. How it is working? Why? Because we just included all the code by using this function. Is we have, yes, we have all the code in our file, but we just included that file because, okay, we have all this code. So what the include? What is the working of include? Include just include another PHP script into our current PHP, nothing else. If you see logically, then our code is same. Code is same means, yeah, there is a, one second. I just remove that code. Oh, no, no, one second, Rishi. No, one second, right? Mistakenly remove PHP logic. Should be, yeah, yeah, code means logically same means if I just put all code in place of this, yeah, this is the logically same means we have all the code, but we have all the code into another file, so we can include that file also. So what I have done, I just included that file and put our code into the next file, whatever the file we are including in that file. Okay, Is there any confusion, Raki? All clear now? Why we use include? Yeah, we use include to just include the another PHP script into our current PHP script. Okay, and it is used. You can say it is used just for manageable code. Now we are have only 100 line of code, but in the future, in when we are creating a web application, we have the 1,000 line of codes. Okay, if we can manage readable format, we have to use these includes, and also we have one script tag also, script src. If you use src property, then you can include the javascript file also into a php script. Okay, we will see about the javascript after the validation. After the validation we will see how we just include the javascript file. Okay, Raki. And tomorrow session we see the javascript validation, the client side validation. Just keep in your mind there is only two type of validation: client side and the server side. Client side means client side is firstly check the condition, after that only it will it will execute on the server. Our form will be executed on the server before checking the condition. But in the server side, our form is submitted on the server. We check all the conditions and give the result according to the our inputs. Okay, so this is the server side. Means if we check on the server, this is called server side. If we check on the client side on the browser, it is called the client side. So JavaScript, we use JavaScript for client side validation. We will see how we validate our form, how we validate our input tags in the with the JavaScript. Okay, so that's it for. If you have time, if you have time, I can teach you about the JavaScript. Uh, yeah, yeah. Okay, just yeah. Just tell me if any day you have the time. Just tell me. Just let me know. I will teach you extra. Okay. No, it's enough for today also. In my point of view. Okay. No, 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 no. No, not bad. Yeah, you are just parallelly to Nazar. Just parallelly. As one session I Nazar is only a one such session I have. Nothing else. Okay. 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 Yeah. We will just take care. We will just take more session on the Saturday if we can. Okay. Okay. Okay, Rakhi.